Hello there, Dana here with a trade recap on SPY. This trade utilizes the bearish engulfing candle strategy. So let's talk about it. On your screen, you see SPY on the half-day price aggregation. That simply means that each candlestick you see represents a half day of price data. We have a signal that formed on Tuesday, September 10th. That signal is the bearish engulfing candle. As a reminder, a bearish engulfing candle has a higher high than the candle to its immediate left and a lower low than the candle to its immediate left. And it also closes at a lower price than its open price. Please review our foundational videos to make sure you understand this information on a candlestick. In addition to identifying the signal, we have to identify the confirmation for this trade strategy. For the strategy, if price were to open on the next candlestick below 50% of the signal, I would take the trade. In addition, I need to know my targets. For this trade strategy, the first target is the low of the signal here, approximately $543.38. The second target for this strategy would be the price difference between the low of the candle to the left and the signal. You take that difference and subtract it from the low of the signal. Here, that gives you $542.58. Again, please take a look at our foundational videos to understand those calculations more. So let's see what happened next. The next candle opened below 50% of our signal. Remember, this is our confirmation. So I entered the trade. I purchased a 546 put. Remember, a put suggests price is going to go down or decrease. The contract expires on September the 16th. I paid about $371 per contract. The great thing about this strategy or options trading, you buy as many contracts as your portfolio allows. Whether you'd like one contract, 10 contracts, more or less is totally up to you and how you want to utilize the strategy. So we have our contracts. Let's see how the trade unfolded. But before that, I do want to point out the importance of your stop loss rules. Part of my rules is that whenever I enter a trade, I always hold it at least one full day, sometimes longer, depending on the time frame of entry. Remember, in this trade strategy or this particular trade, we're using the half day. So for my particular rules, I always hold the trade one full day because I know price retraces sometimes and I don't want to get shaken out of a trade. What about you? What if you saw this candle? Do you have a trade strategy plan in place that helps you deal with this, which essentially looks like price movement that is contrary to your play? Think about it. So let's keep going. So the next candle, which was today, Wednesday, September the 11th, you'll see that price moved all the way down and hit our targets. So that means I exited all of my contracts at the touch of my second target, which was 542.58, sold all of my contracts for an average of $702 per contract. You can do that math. That is a profit of about $331 per contract before taxes and fees for an 89% return on investment. One thing I'd like for you to consider here is if you were in this trade, did you have a clear exit plan? Did you have a clear exit target? The reason I ask, if you did not, take a look at the next candle. Look what happened on the very next candle. So if you're in this trade and suppose you did not get out when you hit your target, look where price is now. So there's a true possibility that these contracts could be almost worthless if you stuck around in the trade. Dana, why are you mentioning this? I mention this because I want you to remember, in order to further your chances of being a consistently profitable trader, part of it has to be clear exit rules. You should know your target before you get in the trade. And when you hit your target, get out of the trade and take your profit. Questions? Let me know. I hope this has been helpful. Until the next time, take good care. Goodbye.